When did Miro start having this view of life that, I have to get involved with pretty much everything and not
probably
let other people do that?
Probably at the beginning when I came from, I come from a small city pretty close to Belgrade.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up there since I was 13, 14, and then I moved to Belgrade, of course, to play basketball and go to school. And I think it started then, when you had to do all the things by yourself. And you would agree, if you see 13 or 14-year-old guy now, what would you say? Is he capable of, getting in normal life or doing everything? But back in the days, it was normal, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
And then you start learning, how to live by your own, and you want to do something. Even you're a kid and you're, let's say, nobody. So you had to do it. You had to pay the bill. Your mom and dad could do it, but they're in a different city, for example, and maybe they don't have time to go or whatever, and you want to do it by yourself. And then you start a little bit. Then after some time, you go outside of your own country. Then you start doing this also outside of your country in a different languages, in a different systems, because something that from Greece or Serbia
mm-hmm.
is not the same. For example, like I had a situation in the customs.
Yeah.
Oh, you're missing one paper. Okay, we have this in Serbia. Of course, when you come there and they say, where's this paper? I didn't know, of course, because European Union, etc.
Yeah.
But imagine doing this in China. Okay, I didn't do customs, but I got along. I was doing, And when somebody don't speak a language, or for example, when you need to read Greek to give authorization on a website of a government, but it's all doable. It's doable. So a lot of times they say, yes. They think they made it much easier, but sometimes really they didn't. Because me as a foreigner, somebody who don't speak Greek and don't read Greek that well, I would like to have a person to ask him to guide me through some steps, But anyway, this is the system. But imagine doing this in China or somewhere where people don't have any connection with English language or Western culture or something. So this is all a lot of times I'm coming back to this, that I only wanted when my first club outside of Serbia was Efes. So I liked Constantinople, I liked everything, how it looked. I said, I could stay here for whole my career until 30. That's what my plan was.
My worst experience, not really experience, it wasn't the whole experience the worst. Of course, it was my personal experience as a player and maybe as a human being, because of the way I was treated by a certain individual. It was in Panαθηναϊκό. Everything was great except this one person, who shall remain nameless, and it kind of ruined my season. And I was only 23 at the time, and it was a great lesson for me that, wow, that's how it is. And it's not because the teammates were perfect, the team was winning, everything was great, everybody was happy, and I was kind of feeling like kind of lonely and kind of not lonely because it's not the right, but I was feeling out of the
group of the people. I understand. I don't have also the word now for this in English, but
and they were there for me. My teammates were there for me, and they were talking me through it. I wasn't mature enough to listen to them as much as I wanted to. But it was the experience that changed my whole view, and I was like, okay, I want to do this in basketball from now on. I want to have fun. I want to play. I don't care where I am. I just, I'm not gonna go for the most money. I'm not gonna go.
Yeah.
Maybe I regret that now a little bit, but I'm just gonna be, whoever I want to be under these circumstances.
Yeah, but this is always the story. Like they advise you, the people who finish careers before, no, take the money. It's only that counts. Blah blah blah. So this is one side of the story. The other side of the story is this: what you tried, and at least I think I tried to do. I never went only for money. I was trying to, go somewhere where I'm going to be happy, and that the environment I'm going to be is going to treat me with respect, first of all, as a human being, and then.
Yeah.
But okay, this is, as you said, a great lesson. And the bad thing is then, especially when you're young, you start to ask yourself, are you doing the right thing? Trying to evaluate yourself in maybe not in a good way. Doubting yourself and everything, but okay, you're a smart guy, and it turned out, I think, good for you. Of course, in one point you start doubting you. Did I do something wrong? Did I, offended someone? Of course, if you're a normal person, like I know you are. But imagine this, okay, if you think like this, 37, how did you do in 23, like you said?
I don't think I've ever said it. Maybe I've said it to my brother and some of my friends, but that year I really thought about stop playing basketball because I was miserable. And was there a turning point in your career that, or it was
I was just stubborn.
Planned out?
I was just stubborn.
You would just stop. You were just
I was stubborn. Okay. Yeah, since I was kid. I didn't like basketball that much since I was kid, to be honest. I started playing because my brother was playing.
God made you 213.
Yes. He made me to play basketball, and I want to go be customs broker. Yeah, and also this was big part of continuing, of course, because God gave me this, and of course, what I'm going to do, sit in a bank with 213, and but yeah, I wouldn't say I was like a big time. How we call this guy, sportsman, the guy who is only in this. I like to think that I have a soul of an artist, and it's very hard to express in basketball in this way, how to say, because it's a game of rules. You can express yourself in a body, with emotion, with the move, and it's very nice, of course, but you cannot express your soul that much.
True.
Make sense?
Yes.
Makes sense, mate.
Yes. Makes sense, mate.
And I don't know, maybe I'm talking too much philosophy,
my God, you're so bad.
But I'm always speaking out of my heart, so this is how it looked, and there was no turning point actually, but there was many points that I wanted to stop playing since I was kid, and especially in teenager years,